Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Growler Cat. So, today we are going to do something a bit different. We are going to do a Wikipedia adventure. This is Andy Dick is a Dick. So, before I get into it, I just want to say I really don't even know how I stumbled upon this information. I remember wikiing this guy, oh God, I don't know, man, 7, 8, 9 years ago, maybe. And he's got a lot of things under his belt, okay, including a dick. So let's just kind of get into it. A lot of it has to do with right here, legal issues, alcohol abuse, shit like that. Now I don't want to slam anybody or anything like that. I don't want to slander this man's name because the information that I'm gathering this from is obviously Wikipedia. And Wikipedia, though it is a fun source to gather information, it's not always 100% accurate. So this is just from what I'm reading off of Wikipedia. Take it how you will. I'm just going to comment over some stuff that I read. So let's get into it. So here you go, Sandy Dick. My personal opinion here is, well, he kind of does look like a dick. Not in a mean dick way, but more so he just kind of looks like a stupid dick. So here we go. Andrew Roan Dick, born Andrew Tomlinson. He's a comedian. He's known for being in reoccurring roles. He had a big role on news radio, an old sitcom back from the 90s. Joe Rogan was on it. John Lovitz was on it. I don't know. Other people, obviously, I don't remember exactly. Phil Hartman was on it. Rest his soul. So let's see here. Here's early life and education. He was adopted. Okay. As a child, he spent some time in Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York. So he moved all over the place. Then he went to Chicago. That's where I'm from. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Dick appeared in numerous theater productions during his high school year. That makes perfect sense. He was elected as homecoming king in his senior year in 1983. So Andy Dick was actually a homecoming king. Go fancy that. Okay, so while in high school, he tended to use his surname as a joke, and one day he dressed as a homemade superhero costume and presented himself as Super Dick. And this definitely rings true because this guy is a super dick. Okay, then you got some of his TV history here. Again, here's another picture, and he definitely, again, like I said before, looks like a dick with a pinata cut out of Tom Green for whatever reason, I don't know. Yeah, so he was in some films, he did some voiceover work. We're just going to get straight to the meat and potatoes of all this is, I'm sure you can already tell. Had a web series while he was under house arrest, I guess. Okay, personal life. Dick was married to Yvonne or Yvonne, whatever the hell, from 86 to 90. Has a son and a daughter with Lena Sved. In 2005 interview, he said he is bisexual. He definitely does kind of seem like he would swing both ways, just from looks alone. But again, we're not judging that or anything. You can love and screw whoever you want. I really don't care. I don't give a shit at all. Dick states, okay, so drug and alcohol abuse, states that he struggled with drug and alcohol abuse over the years and has entered into rehab 20 times. 20 freaking times in an effort to become sober. Okay then. I mean, that's a lot of fail right there, but I guess at least he tried. And who knows what the hell's going on here with him still. So here we go. Some arrests and legal actions. 1999, he was questioned in the suicide of actor David Strickland. I don't even know who that is. And identified his body. Okay, they went partying in strip clubs. Strickland hung himself with a bed sheet over a beam and died during the morning hours of March. He was only 29. Here's one, May 15th, 1999. Dick drove his car into a utility pole in Hollywood. He was charged with the possession of cocaine and cannabis and drug paraphernalia. Now, whatever tickles your fancy, obviously cocaine is a hell of a drug. It's a very dangerous drug. I have tried it before in the past. It is a mind-altering drug, and it kind of gets you. It affects different people different ways, but from what I've seen, it can get people kind of up and active, and that doesn't really seem so bad. Imagine just drinking like 20 cups of coffee, something like that. It also gets your brain kind of working faster, and it could enhance your thought process. I won't lie. But some downsides is that it can make you paranoid as all fuck. It can make you shake like a fiend. And of course, it is addictive. So stay away from this shit. Cannabis, whatever. I've smoked plenty of weed in my day. It's all good. I don't anymore, but yeah. All right, drug paraphernalia. So this is where he's being a dick by driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs and hit and run driving. We have to share the world with this man, so that definitely makes him a dick. He later pleaded guilty to the felony of cocaine possession and 2 other misdemeanor charges. Cannabis possession, a smoking device. He completed an 18-month drug diversion program. Obviously, it didn't work out. And then the judge dismissed the felony and the misdemeanor drug charges against him. So probably some of his celebrity status helped out with that, I'm sure. On December 4th, 2004, Dick was arrested for indecent exposure after he exposed his ass at a McDonald's. Okay then. In 2008, Dick was arrested in Murrieta, California. I actually used to live in Murrieta, California. He was on suspicion of drug possession and sexual battery. He exposed the breasts of a 17-year-old girl when he allegedly grabbed and pulled down her tank top and brassiere. Wow, what a dick. During a search of his person, police reported finding a small quantity of cannabis and alprazolam, Xanax, for which Dick did not have a prescription, in his front pants pockets. He was released from jail after posting $5,000 bail. Dick eventually pled guilty to the misdemeanor battery and marijuana possession. He was sentenced to 3 years probation, had to pay about $700 in fines, oh, poor baby, and was ordered to wear an alcohol monitoring bracelet for 1 year. Okay then. In 2010, he was arrested at 4 a.m. at a bar in West Virginia on charges of sexual abuse after reportedly groping a bartender and patron. He was released from jail, pleading not guilty and posting $60,000 bail. On June 29, 2011, Dick was formally indicted by a Cable County grand jury for 2 counts of first-degree sexual abuse. Dick pleaded not guilty during a formal arraignment. After receiving the not guilty plea, Judge Paul Farrell set a trial date. After several days, Dick was given a 6-month pretrial diversion. An associate prosecutor agreement stated that if Dick would stay out of legal trouble for 6 months, the criminal charges would be dismissed. In 2012, the 2 alleged victims filed a civil suit against Dick for unspecified damages. So again, he got off not scot-free, but still, any normal person would definitely be in a lot more trouble than this asshole, than this Dick. In June, I wonder how many times I'm going to say Dick in this video. In June 2018, he was charged with misdemeanor sexual battery and battery charges for allegedly groping a woman in April that year. So again, this guy is just still groping people. All right, Andy, you are truly a dick. 2005, he dropped his pants and exposed his genitals at the audience's Yuck Yucks Comedy Club in Alberta. He was ushered off the stage, and the second night was canceled. Rightio then. Why you would show your dick, I don't know, but okay. Because he's a dick. Andy Dick is a dick who showed his dick. In August 2006, Dick attended the Comedy Central roast of Bill Shatner. Shatner. I'm an idiot. He licked the faces of Farrah Fawcett, Carrie Fisher, and Patton Oswalt. Mandy Statmiller wrote about being bitten by Dick in page 6 of the New York Post. Wow. Okay, so this guy is licking people and biting people. In December, what a dick. In December 2006, Dick upset an audience at the Improv in Los Angeles by shouting, right here, okay, this is on here, I'm trying to not say this word, so there you go, you can read that. Following an improvised set, I mean, it couldn't have been bad as the Michael Richards thing, right? Followed an improvised set with comedian Ian Bagg. This was a direct reference to Michael Richards, there we go, using the same insults He later issued an apology. I chose to make a joke about a subject that is not funny. In an attempt to make light of a serious subject, I've offended a lot of people, and I am sorry for my insensitivity. I apologize for being a dick. In February 2007, Dick was forcibly removed from the stage during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live after repeatedly touching guest Ivanka Trump. Kimmel called in his security guards, Uncle Frank and Beatrice Rice, who assisted Kimmel drag Dick off by his legs. Kimmel said Andy did a segment. He was a little out of it. Came out. He wanted a big wet kiss. It was time for Andy to go, so I escorted him out by his feet. How embarrassing. At least he didn't escort him out by his dick. Kimmel added he always makes me a little uncomfortable. You have no idea what he's going to do next. Kimmel also said he spoke to Dick afterwards and that Dick was not upset about the incident. Well, he really doesn't have any right to be upset about the incident because he was the one being a dick, not Jimmy. Old Jimmel Kimmel over there. In October 2010, Dick was seen exposing himself yet again and making a commotion at Cafe Audrey in Hollywood. Andy Dick sure does like to show his dick and ass. Andy Dick is a dick and an ass. In January 2011, Dick was thrown out of the AVN Awards, a pornographic movie awards ceremony. How the hell would you get kicked out of something as raunchy as that? Let's read on. Did he expose himself again? Oh, it's groping. After repeatedly groping and stalking adult film actress Tara Patrick and drag queen Chi-Chi LaRue. He later claimed to have stayed clean for at least 3 months after this relapse. Stayed clean from groping? In April 2011, Dick was at a party connected with Newport Beach Film Festival. He appeared intoxicated, exposed himself, urinated on a backdrop, and afterwards destroyed it by pulling it down. This guy cannot hold his liquor, or he just really likes to be a dick. The organizers claimed that this caused thousands of dollars in damage and considered suing Dick over the incident. Considered? I mean, fucking do it. 2011, he was a guest on a radio show and made anti-Semitic statements about Howard Stern. Okay, I mean, Howard would definitely fire back. Howard is also a dick, but I don't think he's as big of a dick as Andy Dick. Dick said Stern was a money-grubbing Jew and repeatedly called him a hook-nosed Jew. All right then. Dick later stated he had written an apology letter to Stern. In 2017, as you can see, this is not even that far back. Okay, but I guess we're going to end our dickish ways in 2017 here. He was fired from a role in an independent film, Raising Buchanan, due to allegations of inappropriate behavior, which, according to the Hollywood Reporter, included, once again, groping people, unwanted kissing, licking, sexual propositions. He denied most of the allegations. And he said, I might have kissed somebody on the cheek to say goodbye and then licked them. That's my thing. I lick Carrie Fisher at a roast. It's me being funny. Being licked is funny, I guess, to this guy. It would later be revealed that either that or it's just a really lame fucking excuse for his dickish behavior. It would later be revealed that in the same month he had also been fired and escorted off the set from another film, Vampire Dad. Sounds like a blockbuster there, Vampire Dad. Great fucking title. Due to, I kind of want to look up this Vampire Dad. We'll save that for another day. Due to what is referred to as multiple flagrant acts of improper conduct and inappropriate contact with several crew members, he later said, I overtook my medication and took too many Xanax and I was a bit loopy. He said, I won't do it anymore. I won't lick anyone's face anymore. We have an agreement. So I guess so far that's the end of the face licking. This man had to be told to stop licking and groping people. Just keep that shit in mind. What the fuck? Alright, and we're pretty much almost done here. He's got his filmography. I am going to get into the whole John Lovitz thing because I actually listened to a radio show, podcast called the DSC. It's a Dave Shelley and Chainsaw show out in California, Southern California, a very popular radio show, and John Lovitz was on it, so I'll have a little bit to talk about that too, but here we go. On July 10, 2007, Dick and former News Radio co-star John Lovitz got into a physical confrontation at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles. The two had a history of several previous disagreements concerning the death of their mutual friend Phil Hartman. According to Lovitz, Dick had given Hartman's wife, Bryn, cocaine at a Christmas party at Hartman's house in '97. Bryn, a recovering addict, fell back into drug use, culminating in her killing Hartman and herself on May 28, 1998. When Lovitz joined the cast of News Radio as Hartman's replacement, He and Dick got into an argument in which Lovitz reportedly said, "I wouldn't be here if you hadn't given Bryn coke in the first place." Lovitz reportedly later apologized to Dick for the remark. In early 2007, Dick approached Lovitz at a restaurant and said, "I put the Phil Hartman hex on you. You're the next to die." At the Laugh Factory, Lovitz demanded an apology from Dick, who refused and accused Lovitz of blaming him for Hartman's death. Lovitz then smashed the dickhead, into the bar. Good for you, Jack. Nicely done, John Lovitz. So, yeah, I do feel that that is a true story. I don't know exactly how true, but when I was listening to this radio show, again, the DSC in Southern California, they had Lovitz on a phone interview, and they were just talking about whatever gigs. He was a really, really cool guy. He wasn't a dick. He was a really cool guy, just, answering some fun questions about A League of Their Own and what he's got going on. And then the host of the DSC, Dave, asked if the whole story with Lovitz bashing old dickhead's head into a bar was true. I'm sorry, not Hart, Lovitz, I'm sorry, have I been saying Hartman? I really hope not. But Lovitz bashing Dick's head, not his dick head, but his actual head that looks like a dick, and actually is a dick, okay, into the bar. He said that, yes, that was true. He did reiterate the story, but the way that I remember hearing it, I don't know, is that he smashed him up against a wall. So I don't know, maybe it was a wall, maybe it was the bar. I think the bar would definitely be way better. A little ironic too, considering that this asshole likes to drink and all that. It's like, here's one for you on the bar, one on me. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else on the guy. Just boring filmography stuff. Let's see, what was the last thing he was in? It was in 2018. I don't know. So yeah, he hasn't really been too relevant these days. He was just kind of, I don't know, fucking C-list, D-list type actor. Back then, he's just kind of whatever. Well, he's just kind of a dick. So that's really all that I got for you. That's my video of Andy Dick is a Dick. And again, like I said, this is what Wikipedia has to say about it. This is not me reporting it to anybody. This is just me reading a web page. So other than the thing that I heard from the John Lovitz interview on the DSC show, there's nothing personal that I can convey onto all this stuff that has been stated. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed Andy Dick is a Dick. Thank you once again for coming back to Growler Cat. We will see you next round. What a dick.